Hello, 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 dear beloved sweet sister, goddess, my fellow twin flame goddess, yes indeed. And what a beautiful, divine, and glorious journey we are on, are we not? As we get ready to reveal the empowerment message for Twin Flame Tuesday. Now, you are going to find there's been recent clarification in my own journey, my own mission, particularly, obviously, my Twin Flame mission, my Twin Flame journey. It's incredible when we allow ourselves to open up and receive such clarity. It's when we're closed off to anything other than what we already believe that we keep ourselves trapped, right? And especially when we want something to be a certain way. Like right now, the twin flame mirror is blowing my mind because there are some facets of my own connection that I have not allowed myself to see. Only this past weekend and such am I really seeing these things. In particular, the realization of that which is the twin flame trap. And there is a video that is going to be published Wednesday, tomorrow. Technically, day after tomorrow, because it's Monday evening that I'm recording this for us. And it blew my mind when it hit me, and the clarity and how it does make absolutely perfect sense for those of us who find ourselves working so hard in this connection and on ourselves, yet still feeling this so much resistance to it. But you know it's your twin flame. So that's the challenge with this realm, shall we say, the twin flame community. And it's challenging, even for myself, going, really, universe, this is where you want me? I am not a twin flame union coach. I am a self-love empowerment coach. This is what I do. But now I really, truly, finally have that clarity. I am here to guide goddesses who have gotten themselves seemingly stuck in this twin flame trap of obligation, feeling as though you have to stay on this twin flame journey and focus solely on your physical union with your twin. And wow, have I come to discover for myself that is literally an ego sabotage that keeps us stuck in toxic cycles, in particular with ourselves. So that said, this Twin Flame Tuesday, which I'm still going to obviously be doing our Twin Flame Tuesdays, still going to be Twin Flame Goddess. That's what I am. I'm just at that point where I recognize it's time to walk away from my counterpart because he's in such a toxic space. And it's recognizing that, wow, the mirror there is me letting go. Because what do I want to do? I want to save him. I want to rescue him. But you can't do that, goddess. You got to save yourself. He has to save himself. That is what it means to find your power, choose to step into it, and rise and thrive on your journey. He's got to do the same. And he is not your mission. You are not here to save him. You are here to uplift humanity. You are here to embody, anchor, and amplify divine source love, unconditional divine source love. And that again, wow. I am so excited about this reading. Balance, this empowerment message coming through right here. This is so incredible because this is exactly what I'm talking about in this twin flame trap. Is when we are constantly focusing on physical union with our twin and we are not really truly focusing within. If we're doing any work on ourselves within with the intention of it being just about twin flame physical twin flame union, then that's totally imbalanced. That's doing it from an ego space. That's doing it in a state of disillusionment. It's imbalanced. You're not doing it because you're anchored in that love space where you love yourself and you are choosing to embrace this journey and embrace you and heal you, truly heal you. This is why, again, in this space, Healing Twin Flames has just this whole nother level of clarity and empowerment for my own self, because this is me leaning in and following where I'm being led. This is me leaning into my power. It's finding that balance within myself, just as you are here to do as well, Goddess. You are here to anchor, embody, and amplify unconditional divine source love, but that has to begin within for yourself. So when you are in an imbalance, and this I definitely agree with in the twin flame community, those experts out there that I do have respect for. Sorry, I have little gnats and fruit flies because I had new potting soil, and I did not know that that would be a surprise potentially when I brought home the bag. Now I have a whole family in this room that I'm working on finding new homes or whatever for. I digress. Balance, dear Goddess. If you are imbalanced, if there is any imbalance within yourself, within your counterpart, there is going to be imbalance within the connection. And if that imbalance requires that separation period because you need to get it in a state of balance within yourself, let him do his. But if you're constantly having this exchange of imbalance and you're trying to overcompensate where he's lacking and you're constantly giving, while in reality, when you are giving to an excess to him, it's a detriment to you. Believe me, dear sister, wow, the clarity that has come. Oh, because you have got to be willing to trust your knowing, your journey. And that's why I was so led to this whole twin flame trap understanding of going, holy moly, we are literally facilitating ego attachment by being obsessive about physical union with our twin, when it's about the mission first. And it's also about really coming to know that only you know your twin flame journey. You know who is or is not your twin flame. You know whether or not now it feels right, now is ready. And if now you're not ready, then you're not ready. And that means you have got to be trusting your judgment, trusting your decisions, trusting your guidance. And follow that. Because it's about, again, finding that balance within yourself, coming home to union within. That is what this is. A twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey. So I'm telling you, I will put the, I will put the link to the video that is being published tomorrow down in the description. So save it because it's not going to, again, be published until tomorrow. Actually, what I may do is make it an unlisted, to start, and then on tomorrow, Wednesday, I will turn it to public. So I will link that video down below, the twin flame trap, because it really blew my mind when it hit me, and I'm like, wait a minute, oof, I'm about to disrupt some shit. But that's what we're here for. We're here to really turn things upside down, inside out, and really, really scrutinize things in the sense of asking ourselves, is this really serving us? Is it really serving you, Goddess, to continue to keep yourself in a state of struggle and obsession about union with your twin, union with your twin, union with your twin? When it really is kind of this space, it's a two-part, really, the space of you neglecting yourself because you're so focused on union with him that you're neglecting the union within. And number two, that perpetuating of, we're not in union, we're not in union, I'm not in union, I'm not in union, which only continues to perpetuate not being in union, which means not in union within. Oh, these little freaking, which is why you are being asked to look Be real with yourself, goddess. What does excite you? Huh? Why? And this was for me what really started to help me over this last month or two, is I began to ask myself finally the really hard question: why do I want to be with my twin flame? Meaning, why him in his current state and my current state, where we are right now in our journeys? Why? And I am not talking about, oh, because we could be this and we'll grow into this. No, why? Right now. Right now. Okay? And if that doesn't light you up, that list, then perhaps, again, I am here to disrupt some things. Because I know that a twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey, which means you're here to be raising your vibration. The only person you can ever have control over, full and complete control, is you. Yes, when we do the work on ourselves, it influences and impacts our twin. Yes, it does. Even by my shifting into this awareness and this state of empowerment, holy moly, has my counterpart been mirroring some things. All of a sudden, he's shifting, but in a way of it being that, are you going to now choose to step into your power, or are you going to be that continued strengthening experience for myself to say, no, right now I'm not ready for this, and neither are you. Okay? I have more healing to do. I have life I want to experience, and where you are, you're in a toxic place, and that toxicity is sucking the life out of me. Because as empaths, right, twin flames are empaths as well, we know what the majority of us, I'm sure all of us, have exhibited, experienced, and been in a narcissistic state. Because when we are in a highly toxic environment, we absorb that environment, and that means we then exhibit narcissistic tendencies. And that is exactly where my counterpart is, which means at this current time, I'm not ready for him to be. I actually am in a space of recognizing that I have really been denying my own self-life. I have not been truly tuning into what excites me. So I'm telling you from experience, dear goddess, and from this knowing within me, that look at what excites you. That's what you are supposed to be feeding. Not continuing to hold on to something and fight for something that really is draining you, which means it's lowering your vibration. Okay? So really get real with yourself and ask yourself, what am I excited about? What does excite me? Is it, and if it is your twin flame, union per se, if that's literally but what about it excites you? Again, it's really important that you clarify why you think what you think, why you say what you say, why you do what you do, why you feel the way you feel. This is what, that question, why, this is why children come into the world. And one of the very first things they start doing when they start talking and stuff is why? 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 Because it is one of the most important questions you could ever ask yourself. Because that is the question that opens you up to expansion. And that's why you're here, goddess. You're here to expand. And the soul's excited about that. But the whole shadow ego space is like, oh my God, we gotta be safe. We gotta be safe. Afraid, afraid, afraid. Alert, alert, alert. Don't do that. We don't know what's on the other side. So it might be dangerous, even though it is a freaking pot of gold. But because and that goes with, again, in this twin flame trap of going, wait a minute, soulmate versus a twin flame, free will. I still have free will choice as a twin flame goddess to say, you know what, dude? I recognize some major patterns here that I'm allowing to perpetuate. Holy moly. And I have pinched myself off from experiencing other amazing things the universe has offered me opportunities for, but I said no because I was in my little twin flame trap. That's why I'm calling it that. So again, be sure to check out that video because it really might blow your mind. And my intention is always to expand your consciousness, for you to reclaim a little bit more and more and more and more of your power, because I am a healer, as are you. That is what twin flames are. We are empaths, and all empaths are healers. We have to know the pain so we can heal the pain, so we can know and learn and know how to heal the pain, so we can illuminate the path for others to follow. This is why I'm telling you, Goddess, you cannot save him. Your twin flame is not your mission. And that is what has me so flustered. Well, it did. It had me flustered in this twin flame community, is because it seems that the sole focus is twin flame union. And I've talked to clients of mine, I've talked to other twin flame goddess sisters of mine, and we agree. We all are in this space of going, oh my goodness, yes, I want to feel excited about my life. I want to feel good about my life. I want life to flow. I don't want to feel like I'm carrying this weight and I'm feeling stuck. It's because you're the one keeping yourself stuck. And from where I stand, well, where I sit, it is this simplicity of knowing that perhaps the path to healing requires this separation period. I see there's one expert that I really love and really resonate with her stuff, but she really hammers home that twin flame union, that is it. That is it. That's what it's about. That's your only choice. And that's where it doesn't resonate with me, because we are here to embody, anchor, and amplify unconditional divine source love. And if we're not really truly beginning that within ourselves by allowing our twin flame to, take advantage of us, to disrespect us, because we are doing that to ourselves, especially those of us who have a history of trauma. Hello, healer. Right? Trauma and abuse. And, hello, I'm a former pimped out drug addicted prostitute, domestic abuse, all of that. So healing, right? Because when that connection is out of balance, when you are out of balance, the connection's out of balance, you are not uplifting humanity. You're actually creating chaos. Chaos within yourself, and in turn, chaos within the collective. And I'm sure we can agree, sweet sister, there is plenty of chaos in the collective right now. Just as I bet you have plenty of your own chaos that you really don't need to be perpetuating more of it. So trust yourself, goddess. Trust yourself that whatever decision you feel the best about, that feels expansive rather than restrictive, like if you feel obligated to stay in your twin flame journey, and I mean that by being solely focused on union with your twin, then by all means go for it. If it feels good for you, do that. If it feels restrictive, then perhaps that is what you're needing to let go of, because by holding on to him the way you are, you're blocking your healing. You're not allowing yourself to be excited about life, to step into your passion, which in turn is your twin flame mission, your specific, whatever that is, painting, singing, performing, being of service to others in whatever way that is. So you've got to get out of your own way, goddess. You are the catalyst. I'm telling you, sweet sister, you are the catalyst. There's just been such revelations for me. I'm working on a blog post as well, but that's why I share my journey so transparently. It is because I want you to, number one, understand that I'm on my journey too, boo. I'm on my journey too. However, the difference, or not the difference, the major foundation that I have is already being a self-love empowerment coach, already being that. And so I'm gratefully I have that. Knowing, dear goddess, that you have helpers, that whatever you decide, Whatever you choose and you know is the best choice for you, because here's what I really lately have been having amplified so much coming through, is that you are supported in whatever decision you make. Let me say that again. You are supported in whatever decision you make. Okay? Because every decision you make is the right decision for you in that moment, or you wouldn't make it. Okay? As a soul, as an observer soul having this human experience, everything is information, right? Everything is information for our expansion. But it's our little finite egos that like to go, oh my God, it's not, it doesn't look like that. That means it's not. That means it's wrong. It's not right. It's wrong. Everything's wrong. I made the wrong choice. I made the wrong decision. Oh my God, I can't trust myself. Oh my gosh. So you perpetuate this vicious cycle of imbalance, unhealed, and oh, I hate my life because nothing excites me. Because you're so focused, you have tunnel vision. You're giving your power away, goddess. You're giving it away. And it's time that you anchor into your own knowing and trust yourself. Trust the universe. Trust that you are being divinely guided. Trust that the universe has your back. And this is what's going to help you. Is you tuning into you. This is why I'm saying, take a step back. You got to get off the subject. The momentum of your twin being separate from you, of your twin being whatever contradictory belief you have that's keeping you imbalanced and out of alignment. Period. And not even just let me say it this way, out of alignment within yourself. Because if you're out of alignment within yourself, those of you who really truly want that union with your twin flame, you're not going to be getting it because you're not in alignment. You have to be in alignment, in balance within, in order to really come into union with your twin and have that balance within the connection, right? It's the mirror. Okay, so tune into you, goddess. Tune in to you. Only you know what is best for you. Only you know what comes next. Only you know who your twin flame is. Only you know what your mission is. I mean, it's all of our missions are infused with that one core point of here to uplift humanity through the ascension journey of this new earth rising by embodying, anchoring, and amplifying unconditional source love. Period. Okay? But that love has to be created and cultivated within yourself for yourself first. True love begins within, from where it expands outward to envelop, encompass, and embrace those around you. So trust, all right? Trust that all that you are going through, you are growing through. Everything that is happening is making you stronger. Everything that you are going through is preparing you for what you've asked for. To be able to, again, look at your shit and go, oh, damn, I really didn't want to see that. I've been purging through some things today about this space of how I pinched myself off of some pretty amazing opportunities because of being in this twin flame trap, this loop of holding on to something because of the label that he bore and believing that I needed to do it right now. Right now, I need to save him. I got to do all this work for not just me, but for him too. And I got to do it all. I got to do it all without realizing that I was giving my power away to him by focusing on him and physical union with him. All of this. And I have to tell you, dear goddess, this was the card that solidified that I got on that plane to go to India to begin with. Because it was a week before my flight and I was in such sabotage, freaking out, going, I can't do this. Oh my God, I'm so freaking nuts. I am flying around the world to meet this guy in person that I have met online, but yet, oh my God, I can't explain it. I feel so safe. I feel like it's perfectly fine. Like it's no big deal. And it wasn't. Like, I got off the plane in India feeling like I was at home. Feeling like I was at home. But it's because my soul knows that to be home. Just like America is home. I didn't feel that way when I went to Mexico. So it was very intriguing. I'm grateful that I have that reference point for myself now. So, but this card, a week before, I just finished doing a reading, a session with a client, and I was picking up those cards. That was back when I used my Angel Tarot cards that I first started doing cards with. And my Lightworker deck, which this deck, the Lightworker Work Your Light Oracle deck, was literally just like, psst, 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 hey, psst. You know, I'm like, oh, and I remember I looked up as I'm picking up these cards and I say to the universe, I'm like, don't toy with me. No hinting. I need point blank billboard sign, smack me across the face message. I'm serious. I am not in the mood. So I pulled up the cards, pulled one card, and it was this one. And dear Goddess, I will tell you right now that the very first, not even whole sentence, the first line in her book says, there is a temple in India. Needless to say, I about died. So when I say that you are being divinely guided, you have helpers there, that everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, even if that includes for you to walk away right now, because it is what is healthiest for you. It is what, because when you think about walking away, do you feel lighter or do you feel heavier? And when you think about staying, do you feel lighter or heavier? That's how you're going to know, because the lighter is the flow, the heavy is the resistance, is the block, is the burden, is the oh no. Okay? So you are going somewhere sacred, dear Goddess, your journey of ascension. You're going somewhere sacred, which is coming home to yourself. Twin flame mission, the awakening. You are in the midst of this massive up level. The entire collective is like right now with the full moon happening, and just oh my gosh, there's so many things being brought into the light right now. It's actually really exciting times, but this is that integration period where you're going through this up level and you've got to be willing to look at this shit of yours, right? And be able to own it, to take responsibility, which gives you the ability to respond in the manner that creates the outcome that you desire, that aligns you with the timeline that you want, that at the very minimum allows you to feel good, to feel excited about your journey here. And I don't know about you, Goddess, but it's been a little challenging, right? To feel excited about this experience here after this last year. Oh, excuse that little fruit flies and gnats, all because of the potting soil I bought. I digress. But this is we are shifting into a new way of being. There have a twin flame goddess sister. Just today we were talking on the phone about there was a dead bird literally on her front doorstep. A dead bird. And then I go out taking a walk because, again, with this shift, all of a sudden my twin flame had called me, video called out of the blue. And I was like, okay. And he was like, I want to see America right now. I'm like, okay. And I just knew intuitively that a walk was exactly what I needed. And so I just flipped the camera around. We really weren't saying anything. And I was just walking. And I said a couple things like, like that. There's a donut place around the corner that I had an addiction to. And we come around the bend, and I'm not sure what it was, but our call dropped. And exactly in that precise moment, Goddess, I turned and looked, and there was a flippin' dead bird by the bush. I about died. The dead bird, though, a dead bird, actually, you would think at first glance, oh my God, he's dead. Oh my God, it's a horrible omen. Actually, no, it's not. It is a spiritual symbolism for new beginnings. And that is exactly what this integration is all about. A new way of being. You get to decide what that is for yourself. You get to decide and say, you know what? I'm tired of letting these people walk all over me, take advantage of me, disrespect me, because why? I am disrespecting myself. I'm not truly loving my own self. And so it's about damn time I integrate that. It's about time that I really truly embody love, unconditional love for myself. So fill up your well. And this is what I even talk about in the Twin Flame Trap is about recognizing that you are here, we all are here to learn how to fill our cups so full that they overflow into those around us. Imagine taking that responsibility to make sure that your cup is so full that all your needs are met, you're in balance, you trust yourself, you're excited about life, you're intentionally healing, you're really on that path, you're really leaning in to your power, your truth, source, the spirit realm, all that is this, well, the word reality, but I use that term in quotations very loosely at the same time, okay? Because that which we perceive to be reality isn't reality, all right? So, take responsibility for yourself. Like I said, imagine filling your cup so full that it overflows into those around you. All right, dear Goddess, that is what it is to be fully empowered in your power, is that you have taken responsibility for your energetic state of being, your physical state of being, your mental state of being, your spiritual state of being. Because nobody else has power over that unless you give it to them. Like, I don't have power over your health. That's your responsibility. I don't have power over your mindset. That's you. I'm not you. I am not living in your body. I am not the one that has control over your energetic, physical, mental, spiritual being. That is you. And that is exactly what is happening right now in the collective, is amplifying this, that we do not have power over someone else unless they give us the power or we give them our power to have power over us. You got it? All right. So don't be letting people give you their power. Say, no, I'm not in charge of your health. No, I'm not in charge of your feelings being hurt or you being offended. Or you being afraid to speak your truth to me. That is you, boo. That's all you. Which is why this inner temple is so important right now. That you really be getting to know who the fuck you are. What do you require? And what do you truly desire, dear Goddess? Okay? So really look at yourself. And I am here to serve and support you in that. I am here to hold space for you in that. I do book calls just 3 days a week, 30-minute or 75-minute sessions, intuitive clarity coaching sessions. And I utilize the cards, of course. However, we begin, the call is really focused, really more anchored in coaching. We look at your challenges. We look at what your greatest challenge is and what is required for you to claim your power in that so you can be rising and thriving no matter where you are in your journey. Okay? I love doing this. This is what excites me. And even more so now, knowing, for myself, right? You know what it's like to be like, I don't fit in. I'm not sure where because again, we're just leaning in, we're just following, and we end up somewhere going, wait a minute, did I take a wrong turn? No, you are where you are, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be, or you would not be there. You would be somewhere else. It's only the ego that says, should, ought to. Oh my God, it's not. It's wrong. No. Like I've already said, there's no such thing as wrong. It's just information. It's learning. And without mistakes and failures, you do not learn how to be successful, right? So that said, dear goddess, it is really, truly time for you to get real with yourself. Get real with yourself. Are you in this twin flame trap? Ready to break free of it? You tired of hearing, oh, just keep staying focused, and all? That's fine. I mean, there are those with whom that resonates. That's why we're all here in this realm, is because we all have our own unique journeys, our own unique gifts, our own unique purpose. All right. So it's really important that you really be connecting with your power and your truth, because it's nobody else's truth but yours. All right, dear goddess. That said, I am here to remind you that the power is in your hands. I promise you, it is in your hands, because yes, it's true. It has always, always, always been inside you. That said, dear goddess, be sure to check out tomorrow's video about the twin flame trap. All right, and I would love to hear comments. If you have any questions, feedback, anything in particular that you would like me to make a video on, any questions, whatever, drop them in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it very much. Like I said, comments, they definitely help. So if you just even want to support a small business, an entrepreneur, say something, let me know you stopped by. Say hi. I'll say hi back. I love replying to comments. All right. So that said, dear sweet sister goddess, go create amazing. And I will see you on the next video. Namaste.